My name's Charles Michael Duke. I am 24 from Bournemouth. I'm an actor and singer. And I was born with something called cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic condition that affects the lungs and digestive system. When I turned sort of 17, 18, my health went downhill quite quickly. Just after I turned 19, I got referred for a double lung transplant, which I waited 3.5 years for. And just before my 23rd birthday, I got the call and I had a double lung transplant in May 2018. It wasn't really until my lung collapsed whilst I was performing in a show that I really accepted that I was ill and that I needed a transplant. Just after that I stopped performing on the stage and I turned to YouTube and I started making YouTube videos. I was then invited to go on to Loose Women and I went on there and was interviewed by them, and there we started a campaign to get people to sign up to the NHS Organ Donor Register. My life has changed so much. I did 2 weeks in hospital, then 2 weeks at home, then 2 weeks at hospital, 2 weeks at home for 3.5 years. My mum always used to say, staying well is your job. Whereas now I'm working, I'm singing, I'm performing, I'm getting back on the stage. My life has just completely changed and my job is an actual job now, whereas before it was just staying alive. And to think that I could have died whilst waiting for those lungs is, I think, quite a humbling thought for me. It's very much remembering how hard and how much I worked to get to where I am and make my donor proud and make them happy with the decision that they made to donate those organs.
Why has it been wasted? We could have raised maybe 300 silver pieces of love.
I'm now going to be playing Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar at Bournemouth Pavilion, which is kind of crazy. I auditioned for it December last year, so sort of 6 months after my transplant. For a male, it is one of the most vocally and physically demanding roles in musical theatre. The show is described as a rock opera, so everything's sung quite big and belty and in your upper register and is hard work. And to think that I was singing like that in December, only 6 months after having new lungs put inside of me, is kind of crazy. And now that we're coming to the show, to still only be 12 months after, it is insane. I think that there is nothing else that I would want to be doing with my life. There's other things that I enjoy, but nothing quite like this. I will spend as much time as it takes to make sure that that is what I spend the rest of my life doing. I think to me that just says that none of this would have been possible without my transplant, without my donor, without their family, without the NHS, without my doctors, without my family and my friends' support. It might just be me sat here talking about it, but there are so many people filling all these seats behind me that helped me get here. So going forward, I really hope that I'm able to continue doing what I love and continue to raise awareness whilst doing that.